Hi, I'm Sylvia DeMott, and I wanted to speak for a couple minutes about a topic that I struggle with and that I think most of us do, which is worrying about what other people think about us. And I want to talk about ways to get control of your mind around that and be clear so that you can do the thing that you want to do anyway, even if you're worried that someone else is going to think something of you that you don't like. And I also want to just say that when we're trying new things that take us out of our comfort zone and that we're not used to doing, that this is so common. When we do things like this, we worry about what other people think because, yeah, I mean, there's a part of us that wants to stay safe, that wants to stay protected. But it's still okay for us to do these things. And so the thing I want you to remember is that you need to set an intention. And really, you need to commit to the idea that what you think is more important than what other people think. So if you think it's important to apply for this new job or to start wearing polka dot pants or to work more even though you have 2-year-old kids, then that's what's most important to you, and your opinion matters most. And then the second thing I think is important to do is to, you set that intention and you need to write it down. Like you need to write those things down so that you can see them somewhere, so that when you start worrying about what someone else is thinking, that you say, oh, no, really, what I care about most is what I think. My opinion matters. So for me, I have in my bathroom mirror something that I stick to my to the bottom of the mirror that says, "The person whose opinion matters most is staring at you right now," and I see it every single day in the morning and in the evenings, and it just reminds me, yeah, this is I'm important. The other thing that I've had written down in my garage, I have a whiteboard, and something that I've written down is other people's opinions are none of my business, or what other people think of me is none of my business, because really it isn't my business what other people think of me or of other things. So, and of course, I'm not saying that you never care about other people's opinions and that you don't work with other people, and I'm just saying that there's so many things in our lives that we worry about that really don't, it doesn't matter what other people think. So, um, the thing that I sometimes try to do when I notice that I'm worried about other people's opinions is to really invite in those worries. So instead of like shoving them away and just saying, I'm going to do it, sometimes I just invite in the worries and try to see if I can actually figure out who it is I'm worried about. Is it someone that I know very well? Is it someone who I just met or barely know? Is it someone that I don't know at all who I've befriended on Facebook who, I don't know, for whatever reason, I feel kind of like, oh shit, they're going to think that, I don't know what they're going to think, but they're going to think something kind of not so good about me. And so I invite in the worries, see if I can kind of like paint a picture, find out who it is that I'm worried about, and then invite them in for a cup of tea or some coffee or some water. Just recognizing that whoever it is, they're human too, and it's okay if they have their opinions and they're worried about me. I can invite them in, and they're not going to hurt me. Um, Maybe they will hurt me, but they really can't hurt me more than I can hurt myself by not doing what I think is important. So be open to the idea of welcoming in your worries, and then just recognize that other people who have opinions about us, who judge us negatively, that they're often doing that because it's about them. It's not really about us. It's about who they are. And so let's say even if they are like judging us and saying, "Boy, she's really stupid to do that," and who does she think she is to do that? It's probably more about them and where they are than about you. Um, so remember that. And then the last thing I was going to say to you is that you can see if you can forgive people who might say things that you don't want them to about you, or who might have opinions about you or judge you. Um, First of all, I just want to say that most of the time we worry about things that we just don't have any clue about. Like, unless we really ask someone, "What do you think about this?" we have no clue what they think about us. So most of the time we're worried about other people's opinions, and we have no clue if they're even worried if they're thinking about it. And I think for the most part that most of us are more focused on ourselves than we are about other people. So, but let's say that someone does have opinions that are different from ours. Isn't that a good thing? Isn't it okay for us all to have our own opinions and preferences? So you can say to that person in your mind, or you can write it down, the person that you're worrying about, and say, "Look, I'm so glad that you like strawberry ice cream. And that's great. I personally prefer like Chunky Monkey, but I think it's okay that you like strawberry ice cream. And I'm still going to eat my Chunky Monkey ice cream, but I'm not going to make you eat Chunky Monkey ice cream. And I'm okay with doing what I want to do and what I need to do. And I want you to do that too. Because really, this world is way too big for us all to be doing the same thing. And you're your own person, and you're the only one that lives in your shoes 24/7. So that's what I want to say to you. Um, I am Sylvia DeMott. You can find me at sylviademott.com. If you like these videos or blog posts, please consider entering in your name and email and signing up for the 3 Mindset Traps on my homepage, or I think it's on the right side of my blog posts on the page. And you'll get notified when new ones come out, and you won't miss any of them. And I will definitely not spam you, and I will try to make them interesting, engaging, and helpful. So thank you. Thanks for your attention. Bye.